Hey, is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
Fare thee well, my own true love, leaving the first hour of the morn, bound off for the Bay of Mexico, maybe the coast of California. So it's fare thee well, my own true love, when I return united we will be, it's not the haven of Liverpool that's grieving me, but my darling, when I think of thee, now I've signed aboard a Yankee clipper ship, the Davy Crockett is her name, Burgess is the captain of her, and I hear she's a floating shame. So it's fare thee well, my own true love, when I return united we will be, it's not the haven of Liverpool that's grieving me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Sailed with Burgess once before, and I think that I know the man well. If a man is a sailor, he will get along. If he's not, then he's sure in hell. So it's fare thee well, my own true love, when I return united we will be, it's not the of Liverpool that's grieving me,
voice to sing none of it. My name is Ralph Littman, and our guest today is Rick Nestler.
How you doing, Ralph? Good to see you again.
Yes, it is. You were on this show many years ago.
Long time ago. Long time, about at least 6 or 7 CDs ago. That last song, I actually, I've actually recorded that one twice. That's, it's a song that my wife and I courted to. She, it was one of her favorite songs, and then I'm lucky enough to have her fall in love with me because I could sing that song. So. But I've got that on my album, The Irish in Me, which I actually did for my mother. It's got all of her favorite Irish songs on it. And then it's also on my latest album, Dockside, which is almost all maritime music, about a third of which I wrote. And then there's about a third traditional maritime music and another third contemporary stuff.
Great, and you are now a captain.
Yep, I'm a licensed Coast Guard master of sail and diesel and motor and whatever they call it there. It's a 100-ton license for 100-ton traditionally rigged vessels that I sail on. So,
including the Clearwater.
Well, technically, I have a license that would let me drive the Clearwater. However, I haven't captained the Clearwater. I did captain the Sound Waters out of Stamford, Connecticut. I was captain on the RG out of Mystic, Connecticut for 4 years. I also did work on a bunch of other boats. Just waiting for the next call to find out where I'm going next.
But you were involved with the Clearwater.
Oh yeah, I've been, well, started out as a volunteer, and then I've been an educator. I've been the head educator on the boat. I've been first mate and second mate on the boat. Never the captain, though.
Oh.
Well, it's not that big a deal.
Well, what else would you like to play for us?
Well, let's see. Well, as long as we were talking about Dockside, this is a song that it's a little ballad I wrote a long time ago. There we go. Got a dozen things on my mind. You happen to be one of them, and if you'll be so kind, you'll let me say again, you were on my mind. Kids walk in the park, especially when it gets around dark and cars roll by, causing little dogs to cry, but then you were on my mind. Well, I said grease and broke bread, drank some stuff that made my eyes red, turned me inside out. Now the one thing that I'm sure about is that you were on my mind. I don't want you to be mine alone. Too many people have done that and not grown, but I want you to stay little sensitive singer-songwriter stuff.
Yeah. So what's this I hear about you being associated with a Grammy-winning song?
Well, around 1980, I wrote a song called "The River That Flows Both Ways." Basically, it's the entire history of the Hudson River crammed into about 5 minutes. It was inspired by a little speech that Pete Seeger was making on the side of the Hudson River, trying to convince people they should have their own Hudson River sloop up there in Rensselaer. And Pete liked the song so much that he recorded it twice. He recorded it on one album called The Family Concert that he did live at a picnic up around Kingston. And then he recorded it a second time on the Grammy-winning album Pete Seeger and the Rivertown Kids. Tomorrow's Children is the name of the album. And it was Pete Seeger, the Rivertown Kids, and friends. I'm one of the friends. Pete gave the kids the responsibility of picking out all the songs that they wanted to sing on the album. They chose The River That Flows Both Ways. The producer of the album, David Burns, decided that it'd be a good idea to have me come in, start the song off, and then we turned it over to the kids. After the album was recorded, got nominated and won a Grammy. It was nominated for a Grammy on his Family Concert album, but it didn't make it. That was the year that Beauty and the Beast came out from Disney. So I still haven't worked up the nerve to see that movie yet. So
So are you going to sing this song for us?
oh, I guess so. It's got a part you guys can sing along on if you want. It's relatively simple. It had to be. I wrote it. It goes like this. I could be happy just spending my days on the river that flows both ways. That's it. I could be happy just spending my days on the river that flows both ways. Comes around twice, the end of every verse, which is a brilliant place for a chorus to come around. If it came around in any other place, we'd call it a bridge. We're not going to have that discussion right now. Once sachems told a story about a land the Great Spirit blessed, and the people followed the legend from the great waters in the west. And they stopped where they found that the fishing was good, earth it was fertile, and game ran in the woods. And now I could be happy
song.
Well, it took a while to write. It took me, it literally was like, almost like having a baby. It took me 9 months. I even had false delivery about it. About 2 weeks before I finally finished the song, I thought I'd finished it. And I played it for a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine. Not one of those guys that, because he's a friend of yours, he's not going to tell you the truth. Oh, it's a great song, Rick. This guy just sat there and said, well, you know, Rick, it's a good song, but it's not finished yet. Let me hear it when it's finished. So I went away, and 2 weeks later, I finished it. I put in that little timing hitch, and that's what did it. That's what did it.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So folks can find out more about your recordings and your performances by going to your website.
Well, I've got a Facebook page. I've got a Reverb Nation page. Just look me up on either of those. They can find me. That song, this particular song, actually just came out in a new book. It was featured in a New Jersey Folk Project book, actually, years ago, called The Beauty of the Earth, that Liza DiSavino put together. And recently it just came out in a new book called Rise Again, which is the follow-up to Rise Up Singing. So that book came out just in the last month or so, and as a matter of fact, this past weekend I sang a Rise Again concert at the Northeast Regional Folk Alliance. That was exciting.
Cool. And
Yeah.
You've been a regular figure at the Renaissance Fair, too.
The New York Renaissance Fair, I've been working there since about 2001. I play a character called Philip Hole, the singing gravedigger. Singing morbidly humorous and humorously morbid songs about death. Philip collects his songs. He's actually tired of being a gravedigger, and he's on a quest to become the Queen's own minstrel. However, in order to become the Queen's own minstrel, he has to be noticed by the Queen. So he asks his audiences that whenever they hear his name mentioned, either by himself or anyone else on the property, kindly respond with a hearty "ta-da!" That will act as his fanfare, and hopefully the Queen will notice him and make him her own minstrel. But he does like to sing songs about death. This is actually a sea shanty that that's great for death. So it has a chorus that you guys can sing along in if you'd like to. I sing a line. And you sing, "Away, boys, away. Says I hangs for money." And you sing, "Hang, boys, hang." So I sing, "Oh, they says I hangs for money. Away, away, boys, away. But hanging, it's so funny. Hang, boys, hang." Excellent. Come up to the fair next year. I could use you as a backup band. Oh, they says I hangs for money. Away, boys, away. But hanging, it's so funny. So hang, boys, hang. Now, Philip sings this song, and it's written from the point of view of a hangman, a man who happens to have what we would call these days issues. Well, first I hanged me granny. Away, boys, away. I strung her up so canny. So hang, boys, hang. Oh, then I hanged me pappy. Away, boys, away. You see, it made me happy. So hang, boys, hang. now I am an orphan. Well, first I hanged me sister Sally. Away, boys, away. Well, I strung her up in the alley. So hang, boys, hang. Then I hanged me brother Randy. Away, boys, away. That was his name, not his condition. I strung him up so handy. So hang, boys, hang. Oh, a rope, a chair, a ladder. Away, boys, away. I'll hang it, it don't matter. So hang, boys, hang. Oh, we'll hang and haul together. Away, boys, away. We'll hang for warmer weather. So hang, boys, hang. You gotta get. Hang, boys, hang. Once more with harmony. Hang, boys, hang. That's actually an old sea shanty. They use that. It's a halyard shanty. They used it for raising sails on the boat, on big square riggers.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Well, we just have a few minutes left, so pick a song you'd like to take it out with.
Oh,
It's a pleasure having you on the show in my living room.
well, it's been a pleasure. I didn't know you had such a nice place here. You know, I'm glad you invited me, Ralph. It was it's a lot of fun. Well, I woke up late last night, sitting on my sofa. I started to write. I had some things that I wanted to say, so I picked up my guitar, started to play. Picked some notes, played a lick, gave up. Well, I knew that wasn't the right attitude. To be a star, you gotta have fortitude. And if you think fortitude's easy to say, just try to stick it in a song someday. Then pick your notes, play your lick, you'll give up too. You can't force inspiration, so they say, so I had to find a better way. And I popped the top on a can of beer, and then funny little words began to appear. Well, I picked some notes, played a lick, gave up another time. Well, them words were there and I knew it too, but they seemed a little fuzzy to my view. I got up, got a bottle of gin, let the inspiration pour right in. Picked some notes, played that lick. Something started to happen. Well, I wrote on till the clock struck 3. My hand was steady as it could be, but the next morning when I awoke, I couldn't read a word I wrote. But I picked some notes, played a lick. This song is finished. So are you, Nestler. You'll never play in Mendham, New Jersey again. Thank you. That song is called Talkin' Songwriting. And I'm sure any songwriter out there has been in that position before. I actually wrote it for when I had to do a whole lot of radio interviews. It was on my first, I was on tour with my first album. All of the DJs seemed to have the same question. How do you write your music? You write the words first or the music first? You write the words first or the music first? I said, well, you know, some of them you write the music first, sometimes you write the words first. Sometimes they both come together, and then I wrote this song and explained it all to them. So I'm a rambler, I'm a